been through the braking mechanics of the straight ankle lock with me already, guys. So today we're just going to revise the three finishing positions that we've been covering. Okay, so we're just going to get straight into it. So again, right, we've got our partner's ankle, okay, and I'm just going to go through the feet positioning first. Okay, so my outside foot is going to hook on the inner thigh, okay, right up to his hip here. Okay, my inside foot is going to cross over, and it can be stepping on the hip, right, if I'm fully turned over here, right, or if I'm more squared, I'm just going to have my heel out like this and hooking his waist there. Alright, guys, obviously in no-gi this will be a danger, right, but no heel hooks in the gi, so you don't have to worry about this when you're doing it in the gi. Okay, but yeah, just be aware, I wouldn't be doing this in no-gi, okay, because I'm exposing my heel here. Alright, so feet positioning, one hook on the inside, okay, I'm hooking his hip, and then the other hook is going to cover his hip on the other side. Alright, now my grip, okay, so I'm gripping the ankle where my fulcrum is my forearm, okay, my bone here, and it's going to go right under his ankle, okay. Key point, his ankle, not his shin, okay, right where his foot joins his tibia. Right, guys, and I'm going to reach over and grab my own collar here, okay, grab it nice and high so that your fulcrum is nice and straight across his ankle here. Okay, once you have your grip here, now you can start thinking about swallowing the foot. Okay, so what do I mean by swallowing the foot? A good example is, like, have you guys ever like had too many things to carry and then you pinch something under your armpit, right? Just there's like an extra arm, or like you pinch the book right here. Okay, essentially what you're doing with the foot is like you're pinching it right here in your armpit, like you're trying to hold the foot with your arm and your lats here. Okay, just like if you were pinching a book. Alright, so I want to pinch his whole foot here. Okay, if you manage to pinch this whole foot inside your armpit here, right, imagine that was the book, right, then you would have the whole foot swallowed up and then only his toes remaining. Okay, that's what's going to allow you to use your upper body to move that, lean back and then bend the foot here. Right, guys, so try to pinch, okay, his whole foot into your armpit here. Right, guys, like that. Okay, and then the final piece, right, once I'm in position, so the first one I want to cover is when we turn fully outwards here. Okay, when you've turned fully outwards, you can step on the hip, use your hand to base and move back, right. This puts more pressure onto his foot here. And then when you're ready to finish, you're just going to cover the bottom right below his knee here to top of his tibia, and then you're going to head down and finish. Okay, when I move my head, when I turn my head down, right, it's putting pressure on his foot and it's bending his foot, and that's what's creating the tension to finish that submission. Alright, guys, so the first one is fully turned outwards. Okay, second one is when we're square here. Okay, when we're square here, guys, I'm not going to step on the hip, okay, because if I step on the hip, my foot's a bit too long, I can't pinch his knee well. Okay, so I'm going to just have my ankle hooking the side of his ribs here, or his waist there, so that I can still pinch his knees together. Okay, same finish, you swallow the foot, make sure you've got this whole thing pinched here, hand covering right the top of the tibia, pushing down, and then I'm just going to lean straight back. That finish. Okay, so fully outwards, fully external rotated, pointing straight up, square, and then fully internally rotated here on this side here. Right, same thing. Okay, covering below the knee, right, swallowing the foot, and here hooking, and then back for the finish. Alright, guys, so we've been through that with you guys already, so we're just going to practice those three, and then we'll add a couple more variations today as well. Alright, guys, let's grab our partners and practice that. 3, 2, 1.